Hi, Brandon here at DBA Worldwide, and we create stuff. So basically my job every day is to create stuff and make sure that process is going smoothly. I am a strategist, which basically means I make ideas happen, is kind of what I say. So I kind of ask why a whole lot about what we're doing and ensure that we're on the right path, and basically making sure our strategy is sound throughout the process. So social media is combining with creative minds by, really social media is just another channel. So it's kind of like there was television, there was newspaper, there was magazines, and then there was TV. So now there's outdoor, and now we have social media. The good thing about social media is that it's far more engaging than a commercial or a newspaper ad or a magazine ad. It's actually something you can engage with. You could have an experience that is memorable. We see ads every day, and I think a lot of the general public is pretty immune to advertising right now. So social media can be a tool for both large and smaller businesses by really providing a platform where they can reach an audience that truly already has some kind of, that likes their brand, no pun intended, or is a fan of their brand already. So you're not just seeing a billboard and actually saying, oh, that's really interesting, maybe I'll engage with that. You engage through actually following or liking or seeing something that you actually like. And so I feel like it's a platform in which can be leveraged even if it's a small local diner that has 300 fans on Facebook. I think that's really valuable because they can post specials. They know these people are interested in their diner already, so they already have one step forward in the relationship. And I think also big corporations or larger businesses or entities or people become a lot more accessible when they have social media. So you have these seemingly inaccessible things happening that maybe it's a big film that's coming out and I can never talk to the director, but social media provides a platform in which that conversation can happen or seemingly can happen, where it's not that it is actually happening, but the person feels really close. So we're taking people that are in companies and brands that have been untouchable and making them actually touchable to the general public, and that's really a value. And we're giving small businesses platforms digitally that they may never have known existed. Yeah, I use social media, every day, every 10 minutes probably. So I think I think these kind of questions happen when technology becomes to a forefront and we start asking these questions. So, I think people ask the question, are we watching too much television, when television came out? And everyone was like, yes, we're watching way too much television. And are we using social media too much? I think always, naturally, there's going to be someone who wants to say, yes, we are. But I think as the technology becomes more integrated in our lifestyle, it's just going to be what we do versus the too much. I think social is just going to become a part of our lifestyle. I think there's going to be the next thing that comes along, and I don't think we're going to call things social anymore. I think it's just going to be like text is text, social is going to be social, and that's it. And I don't know if social is the word for it, but it may just go away and we just have our mobile phones and we do stuff on our mobile phones. That's it. But social media is just really a utility to further what we've already done as human beings on this planet, and that's communicate. So I think there's going to become a new communication tool. It's going to become more integrated in our lives. It's going to be more just something that we do. I think it's going to become more automated. Like if you walk into a restaurant, instead of you having to do something to get a deal, it would just tell you there's a deal there because you're engaged in some kind of utility or platform that does that. And then I think it's going to become more specific. It's going to be how do we actually take what happens as human beings in everyday lives and make it better? Like, texting is as much as texting is awesome and revolutionized the planet, it's a little drab, and it's a little like curt, and it feels a little weird, and everyone uses way too many exclamation points and smiley faces because they don't know how to communicate properly through text, and that's okay. But I think there's going to come something that's deeper, and let's put emoticons in there, and then all of a sudden it's just going to be like recording a text video, which is right around the corner. It's like months away. So yeah, I think it's just going to come closer, more specific, and it's just going to be what we do versus talking about it. So.